Dun dun dun. Hello everyone. Right, let's see if this works then. Let me see. Yes, we're back. Streamlabs seems to be working. So the rugby has been on today. Happy Saturday, everybody. Yeah, like it when the sound works. It's all good stuff, innit? Got a new button. Wales won the rugby against Scotland. Commiserations to the Scottish. Jubilations to the Welsh. And everyone is going to be utterly plastered in town tonight. You just know they are. So, hey, Thargoids. That's the name of the game. Right? And I've got whatever this is. I think it's Challenger, innit? I have got because I've written it on the side of the thing. Here's me Challenger in all its banana glory. AX weapons all over this. And 3 beam lasers. One with thermal vent as well. Thought today we would go and hunt some scouts. Yes! Indeed. Do you like that? So, things could get a bit spooky. I know what you're thinking. Lay off. Lay off. Lay off the sound effects. Anyway, what we're going to do, right, we're going to have a quick nose. I'm at HIP 12314. I'm at the station there, which is Bentham Station. So if any of you are in the area, come along, join the crew. We'll be having a good go at it. Loads of missions at this station. This station has been relatively untouched from the Thargoid threat, which is good. See, you've got Thargoids here. Destroy the Thargoid scout threat. How many have you got to shoot there? 12? I reckon I could do 12. I'm going to have myself some of that. And it's scouts I'm kindly after. And then what I'll do, right, because I've got my Thargoid killing ships here. Well, I think they're Thargoid killing ships. I've got me Crate Mark II. Right. There it is. That's here. And that's got plasma charges. Might not be what I want it to do. So I want to tune it. The next thing, I've got my rescue ship. And the rescue ship is full of cabins and a big old limpet controller for getting all those good materials. That's me Anaconda. But then I've also got, and I've just started messing about with this, my Gauss, my Guardian Gauss. And they're all engineered Gauss cannons, right? So they're the rapid fire modification on this one particular Gauss cannon there, right? And other Gauss cannons to go and have a go at interceptors. But today we are going to be, well, Mike, everyone says don't go bothering with those shields. Though here, I've gone for all the heavy reinforcements. So we'll see if that's an insight or an oversight or whatever. We're just going to have to wait and see. I got a decontamination limpet and I got a repair limpet controller. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Because, you know, the Thargoids kind of punch straight through the shields anyway. But, if we look at the Gauss Conda, I have got prismatics on me big Gauss Conda. And the 7 slot is indeed empty. Don't know why I've got it empty, but it is. So, things to have a think about. I've got an anti-corrosion cargo rack on that. Got a collector limpet controller. In fact, if we go over to the outfitting, it only took me a couple of jumps from where I was messing around earlier on doing megaship missions. And I was doing megaship missions earlier on, and that video will drop on Monday, collecting conductive polymers and conductive materials. So I was having a good mess about with that. So there you go, look, whole reinforcement package right up there. Repair limpet controls, all the hull reinforcement, a little bit of cargo, you know, a little bit of cargo there. All good stuff. That's what we're going to do. Right, okay. What I'm going to do... Oh, God's sake, what's happening? What's happening? What's it doing? What I'm going to do is I'm going to see what shields I've actually got, just in case. Knocking about in storage. Nothing much. I've got a 6A prismatic. I could ship up here, quite possibly, and I got a bi-weave for that anaconda. But to be fair, I don't think it's quite gonna hack it. We'll have to wait and see. Black Mamba, how you doing? And all commanders in the chat. 07. Right, okay, what are we gonna do? Let's get cracking, shall we? So the mission board, there's the mission board. Thargoids. Destroy Thargoid scout threat. Hey, you know, what could possibly go wrong? We've already got one for 12, but generally, we'll just see how it goes. All right, we'll see how it goes. There's me transactions over here. Yes. I was having some trouble with disabled megaship turrets the other day. Megaships just not being there, and that's a well-known problem. So let's see what could possibly go wrong with this. Let's get cracking. Now I've got to be careful and not so flamboyant as I get out of this station, because I'm going to crash, and when I crash, that's going to damage the ship. Also, we're going to have a look at fire groups, which of course, after all the unpleasantness of I think it was update 8, I haven't been in that ship since then, so... Or update 9, I haven't been in that ship. So, nice and easy, as they say, through the slot. Let's have a look about what we're going to be doing. So we got that multi-cannon there. I'm going to link with Fire Group 1. The rest are going to be on 2. Repair. Collector. Actually, repair and decontamination. And then we'll have collector. Oh, surface scanner, I suppose. Heat sinks, never bother with that. Xeno scanners, 1. Wake scanner, 2. You know, usual rubbish. And I think what I'm going to do as well is, while all that's going on, it's always worthwhile, I think, having some turrets on the go. Because what could possibly go wrong, right, with turrets on the go? The way I see it. Right, that's what we're going to do there. Right, so we're going to move the turrets over here into ship. Fire at will, the turrets are on. No shields on this. I know, people are saying, no shields. I said, I know. I've gone for armor instead. That's what I've gone for. And we're only hunting scouts. This is my scout hunting device. That's what this is. Now, it might be alright. It might not be alright. Just going to have to wait and see. So we've got the AX conflict zone there. We can pop into there. Lots of AX conflict zones going on. So, you know, we can really sort of like pick anyone we want, really. Okay, let's go. Pilots Federation v the Thargoids. Okay, that's us. Let's swing this around, slow it down a bit. Balance it all out. Nice old planet glowing off to the side. Yeah, I thought it'd be a nice, good, you know. So yeah, doesn't it look nice? So we got our AX combat zone. Just if anything fruity turns up, just got to run away. That's the way I'm going to go with it. I'm just going to run away. Now, as we all know, I'm not really good at this. I have shot interceptors and I have shot scouts. Nothing too big, really. So we are going to have to wait and see. Right, here we go. And we've dropped. Right. We're on the line. Let's have a look. Where are we? Let's pick on something. It's a Thargoid vessel right there. See, we're already being shot at. The system's crawling with Thargoids. Yes, we know. Look at this. Sausage. The hell is that? It's regenerating. So it's a berserker, isn't it? Right, come on in, let's go. Are these AX cannons gonna pick up then, or what? Are they working? Something is. My cannons don't seem to be working. Right, well, okay then. We'll take them off fire at will and at target only. There we go. Now we're talking. So these berserker variants, these scouts, nasty little swines. Here, have it. That was him gone. Where's he? Right. Let's get a repair limpet on the go. See, already got that green goo around. You know, already got that green goo around. What do you mean I'm taking damage? No one's shooting me, I'm repairing. Someone over there is doing its thing. Have we got any decontamination to do? I think we might have. Right, what's the next thing we're going to go after? He's a bit too far away. Well, they're all too far away, aren't they? You know, let's face it. How am I taking damage? How am I taking damage on this? Right, where's Mike? People are getting it right pasting. Okay, someone behind me there, look. Right, we're going to give him a good pasting now. Where's he gone? Oh, here comes a big one. Oh, man, he dropped... Look, they've done me. They've done me already. They've turned the ship off. God damn you. That's not going too well, is it? There's me saying, oh yeah, I can, come on, reboot. It's all gone cold. Come on, come on. Right, let's go. See? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, you mate, you're going to get it. Where's he gone? See, these AX weapons, we need something a bit more fruity. Don't we? You know? Need something a bit more fruity than just AX weapons. Come on, Salvation. We need another new weapon off you. He's on 22. Splash 1. Oh man, we're going to die now. Look at that. I need to get some repairing on the go. Right, let's try it again. Killian, how's it going? It must be corrosion. I don't see the corrosion icon there. I did fly through the cloud though, so that was stupid really of me. But we're going to have to see. We have to get some stuff. This thing here is shooting at me. This is not on. He's chasing me. Oh, now we got caustic damage, haven't we? Yeah, of course we have. Right, mate, you... It's all gone horribly wrong, look, as you can see. Come on, AX turrets, get on with it. Crazy stuff. And it's only a marauder, and I'm being mugged off by him. I'm going to have to bug out. I'm on 23% hull. Right, go. Do I think Thargoids are going to be a thing? Can I get back to there? Probably not. I might be able to. The ship's falling apart. Just play it cool, play it cool, play it cool, play it cool. We might get back in time, we might get back in time, we might get back in time. We're playing it cool. Things are on fire. My fairy lights are burning. It's all going horribly wrong. I only shot, what, 2 or 3 scouts? And that was the end of me? We've got a pad. Which is pretty good. At least we've got a pad. What pad we got? 38. There it is. Oh, the canopy is cracking. As. Thank God for that, because that could have been embarrassing. I love doing the Thargoids. I like the Thargoids. They're a constant at the moment. You can always go to some systems and find them knocking about, right? When they have these big incursions like this, I do like them. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Do I go for some sneaky shields? I have got some limpets, garage talk, I have, but they weren't doing anything. Yeah, you're right, overheat to 200 degrees, you can burn off the caustic and do some silent running. You are utterly right. What I might do is go to one of the AX carriers and change that AX multi-cannon there for a turret. I'm just wondering whether I need shields or something, I don't know. What's here? Not shield cell banks. I don't want those. I want shield generator. I can get a sneaky 5A there, look. I've got stuff. I haven't got any 5. I could get a 5A shield generator there, look. Pop that in. Or even a 6B. What's the slot on this? The slot is a 6. I could get a 6B. Put that in storage. We've got all the power there. Let's pull a shield generator in. A 6B. I've got a 6A. I can get that transfer from storage. That'll take 38 minutes. I got bi-weaves. Yeah. Well, do you know what I'll do? I'll get this sent over. Right, and I'll just buy that just for the time being. Yeah, the bi-weaves, like, you know, I mean, they do come back quicker. I do get it. I do understand. So I got my limpet controller there, decontamination limpet controller, and I've got my collector limpet controller, which is great, and I've got my repair limpet controller over there. Really, I think the collector limpet controller needs to go, and a better decontamination limpet needs to go in there. Yeah, let's get that transferred over as well. So we're not going to mess about with that too much just yet. Just some tweaks to the build. So, okay. Advanced maintenance. Limpets. Of course, I've changed the colours, you see, right? I've changed the colours. And that's what I think my problem is. It's not showing up. But normally, if there's caustic damage, there's a little icon there. But the icon's not there. Let's go. Now, there's plenty of fleet carriers in system. We'll have a look at those. Here we go. Taking a risk doing that. Right. What fleet carriers we got in system then? That stock big honking. Honking weapons like that. I think some of the other places will have that, won't they? Right, okay. Let's jump. Of course, I can put all my power to my engines and weapons, because I ain't got no shields. Well, I have got shields. I got shields now. Right, okay. We want that AX conflict zone. It is. Right, so looking at the hull, it's that nice cyan colour. You can see that. So obviously when I get damage, it goes yellow. Right, so we know. Right then. That's right. That's right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Right, okay then. Weapons deployed. There he is, cheeky monkey. Let's go for him. See, they're through the shields, so I'm going to go with the shields already, look. See, these beams are overpowered. They're not doing much to it, like, you know, they just, if anything, making me feel better. So I'm just going to drop a heat sink. That'll frosty me all up. I have got thermal vent on one of the beams as well. To be fair, that bottom cannon's not doing much for me. Right, Egon. Stay out of the cloud. Right, who's next? Ooh, he'll do. He looks like he's just asking for it. Come on, AX weapons. Come on, AX weapons. Come on, AX weapons. I mean, it could be the placement of the weapons as well, because the bottom one is not hitting anything. In fact, it's terrible. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll be doing this again tomorrow. Did that thing regenerate or something? I think it did, didn't it? This bottom gun is no good to man or beast. Next up is a regenerator variant. We're going to go for him. But the scouts, you know, it's nice, what's this thing doing? Get out of it. Yes. Wait, I see caustic damage. Let's drop a decontamination limpet on it. That should do me with a decontamination limit. Should take that off without me losing my shields. Brilliant. Caustic substance neutralized. That's how it should work. Right, shields are up to 79% because they're nothing special, really. Just normal shields. Where are we? Where are we? Let's get after some of these guys here. There you are. There's one. He's right in the zone. Yes. 80 grand a pop, right? It's not bad, is it? And tomorrow, you know, if not a little bit today, we'll be doing some rescue missions, but we'll have to move system for that. Look at that. See, we've been hit again. They've been throwing their funky stuff at me. It's these big puffs and wafts of smoke. Not a frame shift anomaly detected. That means one of the big boys have turned up, innit? They are very good for the combat rank as well. Yeah, you're right there. Oh, here he comes. Look at that thing with all his regenerating going on. Yeah, regenerate this. Regenerate this, come on. And from the outside, you can see typically what's going on because the cannons are doing their thing. That's why I like AX turrets. So perhaps it would seem that the not having shields was an oversight. Perhaps it's shields against the bigger ships are a waste of time. Yes, die. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Come on. Ooh, there he is. They're a long way away, aren't they? 4. He's next. Pop in scouts. Jesus. Has someone shot caustic missiles at... Is it him shooting caustic missiles at me? Do not shoot that stuff at me, mate. You and your shields. This is not on. Come on, come on. Let him have it. Yes. The AX weapons are good, right? And I dare say it's all down to stuff like, you know... what ammo you got in them. And I've just got the standard ammo, right? Which could be a problem. But you thought, you know, they'd make it a little bit more powerful. Whether they've tuned them down a bit or not, I don't know. You know? I don't know what they've done with it. Right. Okay. Here we go. That seems to be the closest one right there. We're going in. Ooh, there's one. He's closer, isn't he? Look at that. Right there. Right, you're having it, mate. Yes. We've gone all frosty as well. Yes, get lost. Get wrecked, as they say. Get wrecked. He's coming in pretty quick. Now see the scouts, and I like what Frontier did with the scouts. They released them a little bit by bit, you know, maintain the mystery, like, you know, and all that. And then they made, obviously, the bigger ships a lot more harder. But they made sort of like Thargoid hunting achievable. Even for the lower commander, which I thought was quite good. Spirit of the box, how are you doing? This is Thargoid hunting. Is what this is. Yes. So perhaps I need to change where the weapons are. Put the turrets on top. I don't know. That they've given us a virus already. Look, they've given us some nasty decontamination. We've got right into the thick of it. I've got on all frosty so they can't see me. He's gone. Who's next? This regenerator. Oh, you, look at this. Thargoid interceptor, you can get lost. I'm not going anywhere near you. And I bet you he's... Oh no, it's that regenerator. He's after me, isn't he? My shields are down. This is going to get nasty real quick. %. Oh my god. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm dying. I'm gonna die. There's no saving me. There's no saving me. We're going. Boom. Oh dear. John, how's it going? How are you doing? I know. You think, oh yeah, you know, scouts, they're easy. It's always the way, Mike. It's always the way. Let's redeploy. And while I'm here, I can take a look at the weapon placement. And what the hell's going on with that. Okay. Here we are. Right. Mike's there. Brilliant. Starport services. Right. So what have I got? Multi-cannon turret at the top. Big honking multi-cannon turret. And then I got a multi-cannon turret at the bottom. So perhaps these two F1s... See that one down there? That's got thermal vents, so we'll keep that one, wherever that is. Yeah, this is a problem, isn't it? I'm all right with the beam lasers, but like, need to change that one out. I need that basically, don't I? $38 minutes, 40 minutes. They're all on the calendar, carrier. We'll transfer them up anyway, because, you know, we're having fun. So I'll change that one from basically what it is, which is useless, to a nice honking turret, to be fair. And there's probably stuff inside. I can't really do much with these really, right? They're beam lasers. They just make me feel better. In fact, I'm not sure what I put into the class 1 slot, to be honest. Not a lot. Which is a shame, really. Anyway. How many have I shot so far? Or have I shot them all? Unlikely. Oh, I have. Mike, I'm going to share that with you. Oh, I've completed it, so I can't share it with you. Damn it. We're going to share the next one, right? Complete that mission. What am I going to get? Many. That's what I want. Oh, many, 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 baby. Offset the loss of me losing that ship. Right, Thargoids. All choice. Let's go to materials. We all like bit of materials. Scout threat. We've got consumer firmware down here. Look, we've got more consume. What's that? Threat 5. How many we got? 7. Accept that mission. And then we're going to go for... What else are we going to go for? Mechanical components. That's another good one. And that's 11, so we'll accept that. So it's all about the scouts. Intro. I guess how I'm going to write that. Where's Raxler? I don't know. I don't know where Raxler is. Right, all done. Thanks very much. Contacts. Power contact. Look at that. Yes, nothing there. Combat bonds. 1.3 million in combat bonds, which is great. We've got a material trader here as well, look. Which is going to be handy before I leave, because there's a lot of things I need to pick up. Like, I haven't got any pharmaceutical isolators and things like this. So it's all worthwhile doing a trade around and trading some of this other stuff up, like flawed focus crystals, you know. I mean, who needs them? You know, but like you say on pharmaceutical thingies, there's not an awful lot you can trade for them, really, and not a lot that I've got. Conductive ceramics. That's a good one. Anyway, we can sort all that out later. Let's get back to the Thargoids. Let's... I will engage the nav lock. Right, we're off. Ding ding, round 2. That's right. You know it. There he is. There's old Mikey boy. Right, let's get out there. He's got a crate. All good stuff. Let's get cracking. AX conflict zone it is.
Motion detected at the front.
Oh, look at that. There's always motion detected at my front door. That's the nearest one. That's where we're going. Let's get cracking. Right then. We're going in. So that was expensive. I mean, what was the rebuy? 3 million. I think I might have lost 800,000 credits. We're in, we're deploying. Little cheeky bastard down there, look at the he is. It is a good theory that you know the Goids are coming for the bubble and the bridge is there to effectively stop them doing that. That bottom AX weapon is absolutely no good. I must have bought the wrong. Right, thermal signatures. They got the shields down already. Look, I'm right in the thick of it. But that big turret is good when you can score on it. When you get a good target lock on it, you know you've got him. You know, that's the end of that. Right. Mike, why can't I share this? You're in the team. You're there. But for some reason I can't share that mission. Oh well, never mind. I must be doing something wrong. Let's get a little bit of shields back on. We're going back in. Eclipse. PEG. 07, Commander. So he's the closest one, is he? Right, okay. Yeah. Once you can score with that big weapon on the bottom, they're toast. So as soon as I get that into a turret configuration, I should have more. Hello to India. Right, here we go. There's another one coming in. 3. There he is. Yeah, they're making a big thing about this. A huge thing they're making about this Colonia Bridge. I think, God, why? Like, you know, it's like a rite of passage. But that could be a really good theory. A really good theory. As to why it's all happening. Brutal Enforcer.
Just to let you know, I have the results of my last CT scan. No cancer found. Now I can move on.
Excellent. That is good news. Right, here we go. That is good stuff. That is really good news. Come on. Yes, boom. Splash another one. He's right behind us. Berserker variant. Flashing his berserker stuff at us. Yes, have that. We're doing it, we're doing it. But with this, right, it can all go horribly wrong really quickly. Oh, I didn't get limpets. Shit. Sniper Wolf, yes, I am blowing up Thargoids. I'm just trying to get rid of all that nastiness. How long have I been playing Elite Dangerous? Well, ashamed to say, about 7 years. That's how long I've been playing it. I'm gonna go and scoop that up. Let's put that on. Right, where is it? There it is. Thargy weapon parts. We're going to see if we can scoop them up because I haven't got any limpets because that would be too easy, wouldn't it? What things are knocking around here as it happens? Propulsion elements, biomechanical conduits. Got a sneaky feeling we're going to need all of those. Can I make any limpets? Yes. You always forget your limpets. Always forget your limpets. I blame the Thargoids because, well, quite thankfully, I just blame the Thargoids. Right, more Thargys have turned up. That one's been popped. Definitely something going on over there. Let's go and have a look. Power to the engines. Well, I've had a VR helmet for... This is my second year now. And I still haven't plugged... I plugged it in once. I went, oh yeah, pretty good that. Is something it's definitely something I've got to get into. Yes, we're going after you, mate, down there. Look at that. Here we go, here we go. With a bit of a boost. Oh, look at this. Well, that's nice, isn't it? They've only shut us down while this guy has a pop. There he comes, look. I am using a hot ass. I got a Satec X52, which I know is not as switch as some of the warthogs that people have got and all the rest of it, but I've had it for about 5-6 years. Hasn't given me any grief. I think it's great. We're still after this Thargoid. Just keeping an eye as well on my... That guy's so gonna get it. Right. Oh no, the cargo hatch. That'll be my limpets. Damn you. Damn you, you Thargoids. They've taken my limpets. Johnny Rot, how you doing? We're in the thick of it now, look. Things are going wrong. Things are all going wrong. I have to go and repair at the station in a minute. Right, which is what I think I'm going to do before things start getting nasty. Yeah, the voice packs are pretty good. Come on! Brilliant. Back to the station quickly. Where are we now? And with these Thargoid missions as well, you can be playing in Odyssey or you can be playing in Horizons. Doesn't really matter, does it? Yes, I know. A couple of friends of mine in work as well, we've been talking about that, and they're very hard to come by in India. I mean, I've got an old Microsoft flight stick out there on my old computer. That still works fine. Obviously, it's got a small little thing, throttle on the bottom of it, like, you know, but it's nothing too fancy. Oh, what am I doing? Where are we? Request that docking. All that detail you can pick up from the scanners as well. Really is something. Here we go, we're going in for a quick repair and a turnaround. Pad number 18, please. Here we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, not forgetting the limpets, don't worry. Limpets and clean underwear, that's what we need. Right, here we go. Yes, fill up on limpets. Fill up on limpets. Can I do anything here? I've only got one. I've got to revisit this engineer and get that sorted out. The armor. Pretty much done. I haven't got any tungsten. Yeah. Okay. Okay then. Okay. When I come back the next time, my stuff should be there. So far, I don't think anything has turned up. Oh, hang on. Well, that was yesterday, I think. The crate arrived. Anaconda. Pilots Federation reputation changed. Ooh, look at that. I'm an ally of the Pilots Federation. I'd like to think so after all these times. Let's get going. Oh, I've completed one. Damn it. Woo! Ah, what am I doing? That's embarrassing, wasn't it? That Cobra put me off. It is. It is. It is. You can make a lot of money. In fact, I didn't cash all that in. I should have, really. Right. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we now? AX conflict zone. And we're charging and off we go. I blame the Thargoids for everything. It's like, if everything, right? Everything is down to the Thargoids. I just want to take a little bit of time out now, right? Brutal Enforcer, long-time subscriber and friend of the channel here, has put something in the chat that he's had the results of his latest CT scan, and you may remember, I think it was about this time last year, he was telling us about all the curries he was eating as well in hospital and things like that. And he's just reported now that no cancer has been found. So, give a shout out to the Brutal Enforcer. He's in the chat. I think that's worthy, you know, of a round of applause, I think, as well. That's quite the achievement for beating that. That really is. Can start concentrating on playing some Elite Dangerous now. Oh, I overshot, didn't I? Oh yeah, that House of the Rising Sun. That's who controls this station. I haven't got my... What's going on here? Why it was fixating on Mike all the time, I don't know. Right, okay. Weapons up. Cheeky monkey by there, incoming. Let's let him have it. Let him have it, let him have it, let him have it. And the combat we've got here is very much... You got, like, jousting, isn't it, with them? They'll do a run at you, you'll do a run at them. Bit of a joust. You know. Yeah, he gone. Who is next on my list? This guy, here he comes. Oh, he's got me with his Thargoid love, isn't he? Look at it. Stop regenerating your L or whatever it is you're doing. Right. Decontamination. Limpet, all power to the shields. Fortunately, they're all, apart from this fella. This guy here, he's going to get it as well. Right. Who's closer? Well, there's a 4 there. Look, we'll go after him. Shield are taking their time to come online, aren't they? Look at that. There he is, there he is, there he is. Come on, chew it up. Yeah, it's an Odyssey thing. Although I did think they had made the changes to Horizons as well now. In regards to the HUD and all the rest of it. It's not on the Horizon consoles. Really? I thought they'd done it. Oh, it shut us down again. Look at that. Fortunately, I'm not near anything. Well, look. That looks like Mike. Mike's been shut down. Here comes the Thargoid after him. So while we wait for everything to come back online, at least we come back online with 40% shield. That's something, I suppose. And he's regenerating. Right, it's gone. Next. Oh, he's awful close, isn't he? Who's this guy? Let's get over there. Scoring hits on that thing. Ooh, someone just smashed him. Mike, that you smashed him with something or other, didn't you? Right, okay. We're done. Next up. And there's something quite gratifying with popping the scouts. Avoiding to get caught in... Oh, man, caustic damage again? That's like ridiculous. It's like constant caustic damage going on here. Right, let's get after him. What's this berserker doing? It's got some sort of like... God knows what attack that is, but it's got some sort of like nasty attack on it. So, something we haven't spoken about for a while. What have we all been watching on TV? Well... I've been watching Reacher on Amazon Prime. What a good series. If you've not had chance to have a look at that and you've got Amazon Prime, Reacher. Reacher is your entertainment of choice at the moment, right? Really good. And I mean really good. If you haven't, if you're looking for something to watch. Oh, the old Sherlock Holmes stuff is great. Yeah, I'm in all sorts of trouble here. All sorts of trouble. %26 hull. It's not going according to plan. And it's certainly not going according to plan now. Second ship lost. Well, you know what? A maintenance unit on a ship that size. I mean, you saw how quickly the Thargoid damaged then. I must have got hit by multiple missiles then. And for it to take me out. That's heavy, right? And these ships are meant to be made for it. I was burning off the caustic, but then I got hit by 3 missiles at the same time, if you see. And that took me out. Limpets. This thing is the problem. Has anything turned up for me yet? 2 minutes. Well, we can wait 2 minutes, can't we? 2 minutes we can wait for that. And we should have shields as well that have come in on the same boat. Prismatic shield generator. Ooh, I've got some bi-weaves there. I like prismatics there though. What's the worst that can happen? I'll transfer those up here as well. Let's try prismatics. I'll sell. I will sell those. Sell it, get some pounds back. Equip that module. The repair module I got. I mean, I'm not getting really to repair anything, am I? I mean, I could be putting something in like a hull reinforcement package, really. Because I'm not really getting to use that repair limpet controller. So I'm going to store that. And perhaps give myself a bit of hull. Ooh, hull reinforcement. Don't mind if I do. So that's kind of going to beast it up a bit. Got the collector and I've got the decontamination controller. Don't really need a surface scanner, do I? Anti-corrosion here, but don't really need that either, do I? Let's face it. We could just put a normal rack in there. And pack in some more things. So what we can do now is that weapon, that bloody rubbish. Get rid of that. That's what we want. Make sure we get our fire groups sorted out. Beam laser, beam laser, beam laser. To be fair, all of that should be on one. No dramas. And then I'm very tempted to put my decontamination there on 2. I reckon. Guardian shield reinforcement. I haven't got the Guardian shield reinforcement. That's something I haven't unlocked. I should. I've got everything else. I just haven't got that. If we look at the stuff I got. Yeah, great, brilliant. Right. Mission board. Mission board. Completed missions. It's about the materials, not the money. Right, I should be able to share these with Mike. Destroy the scout threat. I want domestic appliances. Materials. Security firmware. That's an interceptor. Going after the interceptor. That's going to be dangerous stuff. I wonder if I could do it. Yeah, going to get my limpets. Let's get some stuff. I want materials, none of that rubbish. Either way. Yeah, we're done. Now, over here, transactions. No. Can't go sharing them anyway. All right, not to worry. Right then, so limpets. Let's go. Right. So yeah, Reacher. Really good. It's only 8 episodes. Really good. Of course, Book of Boba Fett's been on. And I'm a Star Wars fan, right? I'm a Star Wars fanboy. There's no two ways about it. I've been called a lot worse than that. However, I thought it was alright. For those of you who haven't seen it, I'm obviously not going to say anything about that. I thought it would have been more about Boba Fett. Is there going to be a book 2? Don't know. I'd watch a book 2. I really would. Book of Boba Fett, good. 7 out of 10. Mandalorian, 10 out of 10. Some parts of the Book of Boba Fett were good. Some parts, not so much. So, there you go. Some good things. Some good things. Okay, we go AX conflict zones again. We've changed our weapons. We've got a turret now. We're not just a fixed gun, which was an oversight on my behalf. Let's go in and see if that makes the blindest bit of difference. Here we go. Right. Someone's having a go already. Right. Take that. They're taking me out already. Look at this. There's 3 on me. Look, this is just mental. God, this thing should be done. He is. I got to get out of dodge quick. Is the thing really close enough to have a go at me, which is good. Great. Right, who's next? This guy. We're going after him. Certainly a bit better with that. With that turret. Right, he's coming in quick. Must be coming right at me. Yeah, the AX weapons are just opening up now. That's what you need. Two, where's he? Behind me. He's behind me, Chief. They come from us from behind. Right, okay. This is getting a bit intense. I've got a Crate Mark II with me, but it's a Crate Mark II I've set up with plasma charges. Which is not really for hunting this bunch. I find AX weapons are perhaps best for this. And they're okay. In fact, it might be worthwhile having a go. Add an interceptor. Changing ships. Oh, you are. Look. Energy surge detected. Oh, that was good, wasn't it? Shut me right down. So, while we wait for someone to put 50p back in the meter of the ship. Look at all that. Making a right mess it is. I can then turn to a different... See, just look at that big honking space gun there, right? That's a big honking gun, isn't it? You know? Just look at it. Just honk it. Right, we're back on. So I'm kind of not set up for these. I'm just set up for the scouts. Another one there. Look, he's just popped in. I also find amazing in the UK. I mean, it's cold out there. It's around freezing in Wales, and we've got bad weather coming in, right? The ice cream man is doing his tinkling chimes. It's always the way. Though in the summer, you can get near the sausages. Honest to God. It's, I got to boost away and I have got to decontaminate. Pop. I'm taking quite the hit here. Time to get out of dodge. Might get back to the station. You're right, it's always a good day for an ice cream. But like 6:15 on a Saturday night. In inclement weather, should we say. You've got to wonder where their thinking is. You know where their thinking is. Money, 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 baby. But like... in the summer, can't get any ice creams because they got their pitches, they're there. In the winter, they're everywhere around you. Okay, we're limping in with 21% hull. And at least the shields are on, I suppose. 21% hull. Pad 45. Gear is down. Yeah, I heard it was really windy up there. There's like 150-mile-an-hour winds meant to be coming up some parts of the country. Well, listen to the Daily Express. It's 200-mile-an-hour winds. But like, you know... you just don't know, do you? So I completed them. That was good, wasn't it? All good stuff. I'm just wondering if it's worthwhile changing ships and going after an interceptor. I'm just wondering. I have got my other ships with me. So I got this one. Again, it's not shielded. I got my Gauss. I'm quite tempted to try this one. Quite tempted. Very tempted, to be fair. But I've just realised I've got a slot 7 missing. Yeah, the Daily Excess, not Daily Express. I think so. I think we're gonna. You know, I'm gonna go with the Crate Mark II. And I'm going to see if I can take out an interceptor. I reckon. I am going to have a problem with heat here, mind. I'm going to have a huge problem with heat. Right, so Starport Services, Advanced Maintenance. Confirm. Everything's all right. We're refueled. So in the crate, plasma, and one of those. I've got heat sink launchers, as you can imagine. I've got my military grade composite. I've got a Guardian hybrid power plant right in there. Look at that. Doing its Guardian thing. We've got the frame shift drive. We've got all this. Sensors, 6E. What was I thinking? Anyway. Got my repair limpet controller up there. I got a decontamination limpet controller there. And I've got all this stuff here is what I have. So decontamination, I'm not entirely sure whether that's going to be for me, and I should have shields or something like that. I don't know. I'm coming down on the side of shields. Shield cell banks. Shields. You know, got me bi-weave shield generator. That, I reckon that would be all right. You know, I think that would be perfectly fine. I got that one coming in 29 minutes. So we're going to go with that. Because bi-weaves, right? Bi-weaves. Decontamination. Really, I'm going to try and get that heart if I can. We'll see it. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. Right. Anything else we can do to this? Not really. I haven't got any legacy firmware. We've run out. Hull reinforcements. Kind of where they are. Armor. Again, kind of where they are. We haven't got any tungsten. Life support. Well, kind of is what it is. I'm not going for lightweight. It can stay where it is. Sensors. Yeah, we got long range sensors. E. It could be better. It could be a lot better. Right. Let's go into the fire groups. Of course, there's nothing set because update 8 wiped it out. Oh, for God's sake. Right. We're going to have that's going to 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. Xeno scanner. Really, the scanner? Two. And to be fair, I don't need any of that set because who cares? Right? It's just generally going to get in the way, isn't it? Perhaps that one. But we don't need any of that other stuff set. Okay. Right. Brilliant. Well, I've got thermal vent on you. No, I haven't got thermal vent on you. On this one. I haven't. That's the problem. That is the problem. I went for all plasma. See how it goes. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? So we've got to find now. And it was in Galnet, wasn't it? It was in Galnet. It was in Galnet. It was in Galnet. Galnet. Hitware, yeah, very good. Dan and Nauni system. So where's the Dan system? And where's the Nauni system? I'm looking for like, what is it? Non-human signal source 6. Or something daft like that. Or I've got to go into a conflict zone, which I don't want to do because I'm going to get taken apart by scouts. And I will get taken apart. So... Have I got limpets? Yes. Do I get a mission? Thargoid mission. Destroy an interceptor. One interceptor.
Mission objective detected.
Why not? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, good point. There you go. That's the stuff. Now in this system, there's conflict zones. Right, we'll see. We'll see. I say what's the worst that can happen, but lots. Now there's no signal sources. I'm assuming that's the same in the other areas. So where's the other one? Well, that's many miles over there. That's 8. I'm not traveling over there for it. So I think we'll go to the AX conflict zone. Because there's already a conflict zone here, so that's going to be a normal conflict zone. I'm assuming. Right? Xeno hunting, and we'll just mince around until the interceptor shows up, and then we'll go and have a go. Sound like a plan? I think that sounds like a plan. But normally there are signal sources in here. But right. Okay. We've kind of just got to like stay out of the way. Because I'm not going to hit anything with these things. Yeah, all scouts. No, I mean the filters there, look, all I turned off is fleet carriers, because that can be irritating. So all scouts mincing about. we've just got to wait for one of these things to get in here. And I haven't got a field neutralizer. Damn it. I mean, if needed, I will, you know, I will engage, but if they come knocking, but I really want to look for that interceptor. And then we can go in all guns blazing then. Theoretically. So I think what I'll do before tomorrow's streams, I'll check some of the other places because they've had attacks on their stations and things like that. So there may be the signal sources there. Maybe. That's a regenerator. Berserker, that is. An inciter. I haven't heard of those before.
Target shields online.
Well, we could be here all day for this. We really could. Looking over here at the battle, I'm not entirely sure if we're winning or losing. He's having a good smashing, isn't he? Look at him over there. We might have to go over there and engage a bit, Mike. I don't know. Johnny Rot, take it easy, mate. Shot one. Woo!
Target destroyed.
Okay, is... All right, we're going in, we're going in, we're going in. Here we are. Frame shift anomaly detected. Have that. Take that smashing. Don't like it up him. Right, so we know that thing's turned up. Because I can see the swarm of the Thargons over there. We're off. There he is. There he is, look at him. There he is, right there, we're off. We are engaging. That, we're right up his trumpet. I've got my finger solidly on that button. He's coming right at me now. And hit a heat sink. Bugger. Let's get over there. See what we can do. We're not going to get close enough where we where I can scan him. Yeah, didn't like that. Didn't like that up him, did he? So we got one of the hearts is exposed. Nah, I'm out. I am so out. Harder than it looks. All the way in Colonia, I know. So that didn't go very well. Basically, I couldn't scan it. I could scan it, I could target the heart. Target the heart, you know, it becomes a bit easier, doesn't it? I mean... I don't know. Oh, Christ. Look at this thing. Boom. And that's the crate gone. Well, say, that's Guardian weaponry. I think going in and picking up one particular interceptor, you know, might be the way. Let's redeploy on that one. Gotta have a go, wouldn't you? Gotta have a go. So, tomorrow, I'm going to be looking at the rescue missions. And I'm also going to be looking at the... taking out interceptors is what I'm going to be doing. I think it's a safe bet there that that didn't work at all. Couldn't get close enough to get it scanned. And normally, when you drop in at the signal sources, you can scan it as it comes over to investigate. Yeah, people do it. They do brute force to attack it. So what I'm going to do is we're going to leave it there for Saturday night, 6:45, only a short one. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're going to come back. We're going to do rescue missions. We're going to do more scout missions. And we're going to do... try and take out some Thargoid interceptors. This build here needs a beam laser on it with thermal vent. That's what this one needs, I think. Whereas my Anaconda that I've got set up for this is a completely different kettle of fish. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Okay.
Certainly taking its time bringing it up. Oh, look, here we are, look. In the outfitting section, Gauss. Got the two remote flechette, and then I've got my beam lasers at the bottom, right? With my thermal vent, which is great. What I need to do though is get something in there. Like, I don't know what, to be honest. Do I really need one of those? More than likely. Just transfer it up just in case. I mean, hull reinforcements, module reinforcements. I mean, I've got Guardian module reinforcement packages here. Get that sent up just in case. But really, if we look, hull reinforcements, more. I got all the Guardian module reinforcements I need, or kind of need. And this is, I've kind of built this for specifically destroying interceptors, if I can get to it. So that's kind of be the plan for tomorrow. Make our way over to those systems, see how it goes, and take it from there. But thanks everyone for popping in on this sort of later than anticipated stream because of the rugby. and I'll be back tomorrow to do more Thargoiding. So, catch you all later. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a nice Saturday evening, and I'll see you soon.